Well, here we are. River's dropping us off. Yay! Little slacky packy. Look how happy we are.
Yeah.
Up into the woods we go. Here. Hey, so doing our slack pack today. Look at this. It's an easy section too. So the 13 miles should go pretty easily unless we run into something bad, but overall, not bad walking. Got this deer fly that's been chasing me down the path. And I sucked in a smaller bug, but besides that, it's real nice, overcast, not too hot. Perfect hiking day. Making it all the way. Well, here we are at the top of most of the climbing for the day. That's pretty much the only view we're going to have, unless there's some by the power lines. But not bad. Beautiful day out. Are you liking it? Are you liking it, Oddpole?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, we're out at the power lines, but no real view. We're sort of in the bottom part of a hill. So this is always the hot walking area. Is whenever you get out from under the trees. But it's not too bad today. And we are making such excellent time. We're averaging like 2 mile an hour usual hike time without rocks. So if this keeps up, you know, we'll have done the 13 miles in under 7 hours, and that's really good. I'm really happy about that because I was concerned at my 1 mile an hour speed we were going to spend 13 hours out just doing this section, but it's been pretty easy. And I'll take it. Whenever you can take an easy stretch in Maine, just be happy, because it ain't gonna last. Just an absolute perfect hiking day. I mean, just doesn't get any better than this. Light pack, beautiful weather, easy trail. I'm loving this day. So, not many views, but you know what? I'd trade the views for a easy trail for a day. We'll be getting some views coming up south of here. One of the best views of the day up above this pond. Only about 3 more miles to go today. It was a nice steep climb. You can't really even see, but it drops off down there. And More fun to go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them up there, but looks like we got a pretty steep climb for about 100 feet. Straight. Woo! We made it down. 13.1 miles. Best view of the day. And there's the river! Yay! Handing out the trail magic to all the happy hikers. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty sight for more reasons than one. We made it! We made it! Ooh! Pepsi! I think I'm gonna be excited here.
It's for you.
You! I love you.
I love you too. Here's your ice cold.
Starting the second day of slack packing. Here's a nice little bench. And the overlook of the lake. Really pretty. Unfortunately, you get to drop down about 500 feet to start. Not my favorite way to start the morning. So, climb part way up. And look what we find. Just straight up slabs of rock. Just about to the top of Bemis Mountain. Nice little view here. Oh, you can see Saddleback way off in the distance. Walking up here, getting closer and closer to the top of Bemis Mountain. You sort of have to pay attention to which way the trail turns. Not always the easiest to find. And up and over all of these little rocks. Straight down. Hey, now turn around. You can see down through Rangeley. It's gorgeous, even though it's cloudy and drizzly. Well, coming down this, not so easy. As you can see, there's rungs there and there, but it's wet and slippery. I won't be holding on to the phone while I'm doing this. Oh, really humid morning, almost to the top of West Bald Plate. You can see how the trees are getting tinier. And the trail's sort of leveling out a little bit, which is nice. Gonna eat some lunch pretty soon and see if we can make this hike last less than 10 hours, because phew, man, that 11-hour day I had the other day just wiped me out. Onward and upward. Now here's the view from Bald Plate West to Bald Plate East, which is a little bit higher. And we'll be going up there next. I think it's probably another mile up to the top of that. From here, looks like a little bit of storm clouds. Hopefully it won't get all wet when we get to the top. Well, here we go down another ladder. Hopefully those rungs are all secure. Right straight down, so we can go right up that mountain.
Wooden ladder.
This is how you come down the ladder. It's a lot of rungs. Your trekking poles don't do you a whole lot of good on these. Those have been tossed down ahead of time.
Yeah, I have to chuck my poles down.
Odd pole is making it down.
Alrighty. Not too bad. It's not like that slippery rebar.
Yeah. Yeah, it is better than the steel. Dun 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 dun. Well, that looks rather intimidating. We'll see what happens in another hour when we get to the top. So quite a little climb on these flat rocks. You can see some hikers up ahead of me. Gotta climb up over that ledge. Walking along the crest of East. Now I forgot the name of the mountain. Well, I'll put it in later. That was quite the climb up, let me tell you. You can see where we came from. Clouds are starting to envelop the whole mountain. There's Oddpole. But you basically just follow these cairns along. We aren't to the total top of this mountain. It's a little ways across the top. But a lot easier walking up here than it was climbing. Yep, a lot of water left over from the rain last night. So after we get done with this and start going down, we have just one more smaller mountain to climb. And then mostly downhill to East Bee Hill. Yeah, it's a little muck. Always amazes me how it can be so muddy at the top of a mountain. Walking along the top, heading down. There are all the cairns. It's about the only way you can tell where the trail goes. The first mountain looked little on the map, but it is a steep climb with narrow trails. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. And it just keeps going. This is down from the Wyman Peak just a little bit. It cleared off for a little bit. We basically got poured on for the first 2 to 4 miles. But hopefully not going to rain anymore. Cutting across the top. Well, the beginning of the day was a little surprise rainstorm. Usually, there's a couple little sprinkles, you got time to get your pack on. Not this one. It just got dark and the clouds let loose. Pretty much all of us were caught off guard, barely got our pack covers on, and pretty much got soaked to the bone. But now, it's nice, so we have a chance to walk ourselves dry. Yes, that's the hiker's dryer, walking dry. And it's pretty out, pretty day. Surplus Pond. Right before this, there's a bunch of trail maintainers camped out. AmeriCorps does some of the trail maintenance. But that's hard work. And they get to live right in the woods while they do it. So Any of you future AmeriCorps people, thanks.